The World Cup final is on July 19th. The stadium is in New Jersey. The city claiming it is New York, and the argument between them has been going on for months. New Jersey says, "The game is in our state, in our stadium, in our town." New York says, "The stadium just happens to be in a swamp a few miles past the state line." This is 11 Field, and this is the most American subplot of the entire 2026 World Cup. Here is the situation. MetLife Stadium, where the World Cup final will be played on July 19th, is located in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The stadium is 10 miles west of Manhattan. Technically, geographically, legally, New Jersey. But FIFA named it New York, New Jersey Stadium for the tournament. New York first, New Jersey second. And for New Jerseyans, that placement is, in their own words, particularly irksome. New York's new mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani made it worse almost immediately. A few weeks after winning the election, he proclaimed that New York would be hosting 8 World Cup games. New Jerseyans were not amused. U.S. Rep. Nellie Poe, whose New Jersey district literally includes the stadium, responded directly. "New Jersey, New York is how I would have done it," she said. "We know where the games are being played, and it isn't the Empire State. It's the Garden State." New York's counter? Simple. No one can deny New York City is the attraction. The venue just happens to be in a swamp a few miles past the state line. These two states have been rivals since before the American Revolution, but the World Cup has turned an old argument about pride into a real, direct economic fight. Here is where it gets real. New Jersey is paying $48 million to run the extra NJ Transit trains and buses needed for the games. That is New Jersey taxpayers' money. And most of the tourists spending money on hotels, restaurants, and entertainment. They are doing it in New York City. The state of New Jersey has introduced a 3% sales tax increase in the Meadowlands district, where the stadium is for the 5 weeks of the tournament, plus a 2.5% hotel surcharge, plus 50 cents per rideshare trip. New Jersey residents pointed out immediately that this tax hike affects them too, not just the tourists. And getting to the stadium is its own saga. FIFA's rules prohibit fans from driving to MetLife. No tailgating. And fans are not allowed to walk to the stadium from nearby roads. The East Rutherford police will be patrolling local roads to enforce that. So the only options are the NJ Transit train from Penn Station, which will cost $98 round trip after sponsors helped reduce the original $150 price, or a shuttle bus. The borough of East Rutherford has put every single police officer on duty for every match day. The state gave them $100,000 to help. The extra pay, borough officials say, will cost at least 3 times that. New Jersey is doing the work. New York is taking the credit. And the $2 billion in projected economic impact. Both states are claiming it. Now for what is actually happening on July 19th, because even with all the political drama, what is coming to this region is extraordinary. The World Cup final at MetLife Stadium will be watched by a projected global audience of over 1 billion people. The stadium holds 82,500. It is the largest venue hosting any match in this entire tournament. And for the first time in World Cup history, there will be a halftime show, modeled on the Super Bowl. It has been confirmed. Madonna, Shakira, and BTS will headline the performance. Between 11 and 15 minutes of music at halftime at the World Cup final in New Jersey. Simultaneously, Coldplay will perform a concert in Times Square in New York for fans without tickets to the match itself. The region is bracing for over 1 million visitors in the weeks surrounding the final. Landmarks across both states will be lit up. The Empire State Building, One World Trade Center, the Javits Center, Madison Square Garden, all decorated for the tournament. The official host committee's slogan, "And we are one," which is a nice thought. New Jersey and New York united for the World Cup, even if they cannot agree on whose name goes first. The stadium is in New Jersey. The name says New York. The tourists spend in Manhattan. The police patrol in East Rutherford. And on July 19th, the best game in the world is played in a swamp 10 miles west of Times Square. Are you Team New York or Team New Jersey on this one? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you are going to the final or just watching from home, subscribe to 11 Field for every update between now and July 19th. See you next time.